on the gas, as Darknet Hunter continues to complain about. But nonetheless, it's still a fairly well put map. But let's go ahead and jump on in. It looks like we have a PVT, I believe. Yes, it is a PVT. RulzBoom playing P and Chrisolo playing T. Let's jump right on into game. Alright, spawning in the top left position. Oh, I guess his nickname is Bad Seed. But on Team Liquid, he's known as Chrisolo. In the top left position, as our purple Terran, we have Chrisolo, aka Bad Seed. Oops. Make that go. Fix that. Make him purple. Make that white. There we go. And in the bottom left position, as our orange Protoss, the current DRTL champion, we have RulzBoom. Looking to try and close out this series against Takk. Chrisolo being the one being pressured to win these games right now. If Takk has any chance of winning this series, RulzBoom gonna go ahead and throw that pylon up the top part of it. I do believe that with this map, it kind of Premier Plateau kind of hangs over, kind of like how Lost Temple is. Let's see, I'll go ahead and reveal the map a little bit to kind of show you the idea. So, in a way, it kind of goes over the top. It makes it fairly hard to wall off. This one's a little easier to wall off. Just supply depot here, barracks there, another supply depot. Zealot type, but not Blinger Marine type. So the Marine can very easily just go in and out and about. But the big thing to notice is this ramp. Only one way out of your base, land-wise, and it's this quite medium-sized ramp. If you control your opponent's ramp, it's very, very easy to hold him into his base without going out. But RulzBoom gonna go ahead and scout Chrisolo first. And it looks like the probe's gonna be able to get in before he blocks off, so he's gonna be able to see everything that's going on. Chrisolo still hasn't thrown down his gas, so it looks like he might be doing like a 1-Rax expand or just a delayed gas. At the same time, Chrisolo is going to be able to get inside of RulzBoom's base. No Zealot coming out. It's going to be a Cyber Force. Oh, look at this. Crystal Drag joining the party. Welcome, Crystal Drag. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, Chrisolo just looking to go ahead and 15 CC. 1-Rax expand, 15 CC. Not too bad of a choice so far. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to see everything. Still no refinery going down for Chrisolo, or even a supply depot. 1 Marine out. Still no refinery. He may have a little bit of trouble taking on RulzBoom's pressure. Probe still sneaking on in. Still no gas. I'm not sure what Chris... Oh, there he goes. Finally, the gas does go down. It looks like it's going to be quite a bit difficult for him to defend this if he adds on a second gateway and starts pumping out Dragoons like crazy. And Dragoon range started up for RulzBoom. Probe's still alive, being able to see everything. He's going to see all the different types of timings. Still no factor on the way. Chrisolo not looking too good in this game at the moment. Having that gas out as soon as possible when you go 15 CC is very, very important. I mean, he's going to have a nice little economy boost, but question is trying to defend against this. Any type of goon pressure. But RulzBoom just opting to get that CC out fast. No second gateway. Range is almost finished. And the goon's just going to go ahead and come forward. So with that delayed gas, the factory's been delayed quite a lot, but at the same time, RulzBoom not being able to do much either. And Modesty pointing out, will that block scan? I'm actually not sure. That might not block scan because it's actually even with the top of it. The ComSat station goes about halfway down. And Dragoon gonna go ahead and start picking off at that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I believe it should be just barely enough. He's gonna go and pull out all those Marines and start. Nope, he's just threatening at the moment. Third Nexus going down for RulzBoom, so he's in it for the economic game so far. One Dragoon just picking off at that bunker. One SCV smartly being used to repair. A second factory has finished. Add-on just now being added to the factory. But I'm still a little bit worried about how this build order is going. He has no answers for DTs if there was going to be DTs. No engineering bay. Everything is quite late, but he's very fortunate that RulzBoom was opting to be more of an economic type of guy. So this was a 1 gateway, 3 expansion, or 2 expansion before adding any more gateways. Or even a robo. Slowly picking away at that bunker with just 2 Dragoons. 2 tanks on the way. Siege just now being researched. No second add-on just yet. It looks like he might add it on as soon as possible. Still picking away at that bunker. But nothing much going on right now. Sorry, I'm kind of reading the chat. There seems to be a little bit of classic birdie going on in here. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in to watch the cast. Coming in for this D ranks action, and the tank on the top is going to go ahead and push away these Dragoons. So I believe that tank might be in range if we were to siege up, even all the way down here. It's still picking off that bunker, nothing being pulled back to repair, but the tank has started siege, and a nice little hit on top of the Dragoons. And the bunker won't go down. He might even lose this Dragoon if he doesn't pull it back, and he does lose it. Oh man. Nice little probe transfer for RulzBoom. Everything looking economically sound at the moment. Robo has finished. Observatory still going. Citadel about halfway through. Let's see. So yeah, not too much action. Everybody just looking to play that macro game. Although Chrisolo moving up to 4 factories, but it's a little bit late for any type of 4 factory timing push. He's going to have to go for more of a heavier 5-factor, 6-factor push if he wants to try and break him, because RulzBoom already has his 3rd up, and he actually hasn't been scouting at all either because those Dragoons have been poking down at it. He's going to need his ComSat fairly soon. I do not see an academy anywhere yet. And here we go, 5-fact happening. Still no second add-on. Be good if he got a second add-on somewhere, maybe on this factory or this factory. Mine finished for it. Dragoons got pulled out just a little bit. One small hit got taken from this Dragoon. Small reminder of those missile turrets. So, in a way, Chrisolo got quite lucky, but he's starting to slowly get behind in terms of supply. Dragoon's now going to go ahead and keep pushing out. He's going to have a hard time breaking this ramp. SCV going to get picked off instantly, so he's going to see how many Dragoons he has up on the front. But he is going for a 5-fact timing push against RulzBoom, adding a second Science Center when he gets going. He just doesn't look economically sound at the moment. It looks like he has a lot, but it's quite late to have this many. So this is somewhat interesting. RulzBoom gonna go ahead and wall off the top over here and just make it so that you can go in here only. Very smart if the vultures were to be out and about harassing. Nice place by the observer, gonna be able to see everything that starts to roll through, even seeing those mines, so he knows he doesn't want to break that down just yet. 3 more gateways being added by RulzBoom, making that a total of 7 gateways. Stargate also being added. I'm not sure if the DT Shrine has started yet, or if Lake Speed has begun yet. Oh, nice. Observer. Gonna see how many factories he has. RulzBoom gonna know exactly what's going on. Even seeing that command center. This push is extremely delayed. He's gonna have to go for a huge push. Bird are telling me the DT Shrine is out there. Oh, it's Templar Archive. It is the Templar Archive. Man, I'm even messing up in terminology, and I'm supposed to be a Brewbor person. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's Vulture. Oh, there he goes. Finally getting it out. But he was just tweaking out for a second. And here we go. Vulture's going to start pushing out. Looks like he's going to get his push out. That's a lot of Dragoons on the top. He's going to be able to hold that out for quite a while, but he needs to get the tanks out there. Observer over the top, so he's not going to die to any type of mine push. And finally starting to siege up. You should be able to see it. Breaks down one goon. Still goons up at the top. Plenty of goons still there. I'm not sure if he can even break out with this many goons out there right now. Oh, man. Still a few tank seized on the low ground, but all this time that RulzBoom was buying, he's continuously just getting his supply out of control. 108 for Chrisolo. RulzBoom sitting at 132. Not even supply blocked either. Taking a 4th expansion. Is he going to try and take a 5th as well? The probe's set up for it. I'm not sure if he's going to do it. And it looks like RulzBoom not wanting to engage that just yet. Trying to micro that out. He has his goons well spread apart. If he can get those zealots in there first, he might be able to break this down. Only 8 tanks out there. The rest are vultures. It looks like to be about 14 vultures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost 14 vultures. More zealots going to come up. This looks like it's going to be enough to go ahead and break this if he just walks right into those tanks and brings them in one by one. Slowly picking off the mines. Going to go ahead and back off. I think he's getting ready to go ahead and push up on top of this. RulzBoom getting ready. I think it might be enough for RulzBoom wanting to take this engagement right here. But of course it would be much smarter to wait and get that Arbiter out, which I don't see any Arbiter just yet. Observer, well, hidden within this tree, so it's kind of hard to see. And here we go. The engagement is going to happen. And here come those zealots. Nice little mine drive right on top of those tanks. And now here we go. The concave, is it? Is it going to be good enough? It might be well enough. It can go either way. Vulture's out of position. No mines being laid down. Oh, 4 tanks left. Lots of goons just melted to that. Chrisolo taking this engagement with a few tanks left, but RulzBoom economy still staggeringly high. 117 supply for RulzBoom, 92 for Chrisolo. Even though he took that engagement, he's still economically behind. Although he can trade like that much better, he's gonna have to do some type of. Well, actually, RulzBoom doesn't have to do anything. He just has to wait for him to push out and then constantly deny it. Oh man, 4th base has finished already for RulzBoom. Everything looking good. 3rd base did go down for Chrisolo. He's hasn't transferred anything yet. I'm not sure if he. No, he should be able to. Science Vessel lot as well. I'm not sure if he has any of the upgrades yet. Keeping up on building supply depots, but his macro is just suffering so far. Just now adding on more factories. This looks like a really, really cool factory placement so far. Because plenty of room for the tanks to get out, and looks extremely organized. Except for this one, and this turret just kind of blocking off on the ramp. But RulzBoom army just getting more and more out of control. That barracks is going to go ahead and go down, so he's not going to be able to build any more factories. But I think he's at a comfortable number of factories. Anyway, looks like it's 9 factories. RulzBoom sitting at 10 gateways. And a Stargate. Oh my goodness, I'm missing the engagement. Here we go. Now streaming in. Chrisolo losing all of his tanks. RulzBoom is just going to go ahead and massacre this force right now. And the tanks are still slowly going down. He hasn't been focusing on that well, but the Dragoons might be enough to go ahead and take it. Taking out those tanks one by one. Vulture's not laying mines down. It's just a 1A right now, and Nice little hit, one of those Dragoons, but it's not looking good at the moment. Not much sitting back right now. A few Vultures, a few Mines, but plenty of Dragoons to go ahead and come through on that. I don't see anything going on. Oh, what's happening right here? A nice little Vulture run by. Gonna go ahead and pick off. It looks like he picked off a lot of probes, but I don't think that's enough for him to get in just yet. He's gonna have to do more. Units did get transferred down, just a handful, but the Dragoons are gonna come in here and scout that, and they're gonna go ahead and start picking off SUVs little by little. And here we go. A few Vultures coming in, running right into Dragoons. Not a very good engagement. Reason being pulled out. And it's looking worse and worse. Hwaiting OZ looking to go ahead and take this series. Still picking off Dragoons. Dragoons just denying Chrisolo his mining time. A lot more of the army coming in. 141 supply. Only 2 tanks out at the moment. Plenty of machine shops. Plenty of minerals. Plenty of gas. He's just suffering right now with his macro. And there we go. GG, Chrisolo getting taken out by RulzBoom. And RulzBoom is going to go ahead and make that a 3-1 for Hwaiting OZ. The series is technically over, but we still have one more game to play. Hwaiting OZ will take it, but everybody needs to be casted. Oops. What just happened? Oops. There we go. Make that 3. But yes, Hwaiting OZ will take the match and will take this series. But one more game to be played still.